A short goalless drought was certainly not going to keep the CHA's top goal scorer down. Jaycee Gebhard with a couple of big tallies in the big win over Penn State on Friday. The Colonials end up taking 3 out of 4 points in that series at the Pagula Ice Arena, getting ready to take on Lindenwood this weekend. All in all, a good weekend for the team, seemingly. What did you like about the way you guys played out there?
Friday we definitely had a lot of energy. Right from the start we came out and we just found ways to score. Which is a big thing for us starting off kind of the second half after a couple weekends. But yeah, we just had a lot of energy. Everyone was excited to play, and we just stuck to our systems well.
The power play in particular has really been picking up its game lately. A lot of timely goals, a lot of tic-tac-toe passing on a lot of those goals. What do you think has been clicking for you guys recently from that standpoint?
Honestly, we're just trying not to think about it. We usually do better when we're kind of just out there playing and not kind of thinking of plays or we have to go here. So we've just kind of been trying to have fun with it in practice and try new things, and then in the game just read off situations. And I think that's been the biggest part, is just kind of going with what they give us and not really thinking about it too much.
One of the things that Paul talked about after that series was, with being where we are in the season, just the importance of work ethic from a game-to-game basis and the importance of consistency of approach on a game-to-game basis. Has the team been happy with its approach in practice this week? Has this been a good week of practice, if you will?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every week leading up to playoffs, you want to get a little better and kind of work a little harder. I mean, every day you're trying to work your hardest, but if you get better, that means you have more to give the next practice. So yeah, as we get closer here, it's going to be more important. We're going to have shorter practices, so that means we're going to have to work more efficient during the time that we have.
Maggie talked about early in the season how you guys were trying to find your identity and kind of figure things out on that front. In the second half of the season, the team has only lost 1 game to this point. Is it fair to say that the identity, whatever that identity may be, has been found and everybody's kind of tugging on the same rope, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at the start of the year, it's definitely a little bit harder for people to buy in because they're still trying to figure out their roles, but everybody right now knows their roles and everybody's bought into it, and it's just making each other better in practice and pushing each other in games. But we know that we're in the driver's seat, and that's what we want. We don't want to have help from anybody else, so we're in a good spot, and if we all just keep going how we are and buying in a little bit more each day, then it's going to end up good.
What do you make out of Lindenwood? I mean, they're a team that, they're struggling, I know, but they play a fast game, and as we saw at the beginning of the season, that first series, they can trip you up with transition hockey if you're not careful.
Yeah. Definitely. We know that their goaltending is their best part. DeBruin's unreal, and we sometimes have struggles with her, but lately we've been able to find ways to solve her, so that's going to be a little bit confidence for us going into the weekend. But we know that they're very stingy defensively, and there's not a lot of space out there, so we're just going to have to work for opportunities and be really ready to capitalize. And we worked a lot on the neutral zone and kind of that type of forecheck this week, so we're able to defend them on their quick transition.
I have to ask, if you don't mind me going off the beaten path for a second, did you get to see any of Britt at all last night, the Canada-USA game?
Yeah, I did watch the whole game. She had a good chance right off the start. It's pretty fun to watch her play there. Getting to play with her for a few years, it's cool to see her play on TV.
When you see a trailblazer like that, getting to represent her country, does it make you that much more fired up for whenever that phone rings the next time?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's obviously the end goal is the Olympics, so every day working towards that, and then seeing someone who I've played with the last few years get that opportunity to play with that senior team is it kind of gives you a little bit of confidence and a little extra push.
And again, it's the Colonials in Lindenwood this weekend, 7 p.m. Eastern Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Saturday. Watch it on CHA Digital Network. Keys to a 4-point weekend.
I think it starts with the hard work and just having our minds into it, sticking to our systems, and just everybody buying in, playing their role. We'll be successful, but definitely starts with a good practice tomorrow off the plane. Those can sometimes be tough, but just be really ready to go and know that these 4 points can really separate us in the standings, and we don't get them back, we could potentially get a bye from it if we get all 4.
Meet me in St. Louis, or greater St. Louis, as the case may be. That's what RMU is going to be doing this weekend. Again, it's the Colonials and the Lions, another big CHA series as they try to wrap up and go for a third consecutive regular season conference crown. Jay, thanks. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Matt.